and Cheyenne are in Wyoming. Thank Kyle enough, and the whole team, Haley and everybody. It's been an awesome hunt. Well, here we are. It's August 31st, and me and Cheyenne are in Wyoming. We just got here around 1:30. We left this morning from Ohio left the house, I don't even know what time it was, around 4, I think, 4:30. So it's been a long day, but we're here. It's only 2:45 now. We're about 30 minutes out from Devil's Tower Outfitters. We're going to be hunting tomorrow, opening day here for Whitetail, so real excited. Drew the tag, and looking forward to hunting out here. Beautiful country. Never hunted Wyoming, so real excited. I've been following along on their social media. They got lots of nice bucks running around, so hopefully we can get it done this week on a nice buck here. But looking forward to hunting with Devil's Tower and to seeing the beautiful country and the Devil's Tower Monument while we're out here. So I'm excited. Cheyenne's gonna be filming me this week, so this is the first for us on an actual trip going somewhere and her filming me, so it'll be fun. Like I said, we're about 30 minutes out and looking forward to a fun week here, so we'll see how it goes. Well, here we are. We got up here at the camp at Devil's Tower Outfitters. The lodge is absolutely beautiful. Got all settled in. Been shooting some shots here. The boat seems to be on. We're back to 40 now, just making sure everything's on after the flight. We had the sight off the boat, just keep it protecting everything, but seems to be shooting okay, so. Well, here we are. It's our first morning in Wyoming with Devil's Tower Outfitters. Opening morning too, which is exciting. About 45 degrees out. We're set up here on the edge of a creek tree line where they're coming down off these fields up top. Nothing's came through from that direction yet, but we had looked like a fawn or a little doe back here messing around. She just bedded down out in the tall grass and stood up and was out here within 20 and 50 yards for probably about a half hour. She just left. But we're sitting here. Hopefully they come down. They said it was going to happen within the first hour, then come out of the fields. If they don't, then nothing's coming through, so hopefully they come through this direction. They said mornings aren't typically the greatest, but you never know. They've killed bucks during it. They're definitely eating out your better, but we wanted to get out for the first day, opening day, so we'll see what comes by. Beautiful morning, so we'll see. There's one that were here first, and they moved on from the water tank. Now there's two does and that little buck at the water tank now. Good. Oh yeah, there's a buck in front of you. Right in front of you. Doe coming behind you. That draw. Here comes that one again. Yeah, wait a minute, this fawn's looking alright. Let's go slow. Just right there. Narrow in. Oh, that's nice. It's like we got the first deer of the night coming out. It's only probably 4:20, 4:30. Really early,
Looks like this is a small doe. Well, here we are, night 2 in Wyoming. We're on a new ranch about half hour away from where we were last night. No one hunted this morning, but we're in here set up. We've seen a ton of deer on the way in already. One big shooter buck went running over the hill down the bottom, but we're way up on the first or second tier, I'd say, of the mountain. We can see a bunch of big area around here. There's a nice draw right here. Looks like they come right up in a road right here. The wind's coming right up out there. See a deer trail right here behind me too, but awesome spot. Cheyenne's above me. I mean, it's some beautiful country. We can see different ways, a long way, just the mountains. So pretty cool to be hunting up here for whitetail at least. We're coming up in the trail. Look down there. I see a dead bull elk down there. Probably from the spring, I'd say. It's like a 5x5. That's pretty crazy to see. But we're all set up here. Definitely some of the craziest stuff I run in for whitetails, or really anywhere for that matter. This terrain and country looks a lot different from any of the other stuff I've hunted out west, so I'm excited. We're in here tight in a tree. Nasty old sticky pine, so, but you never know. There's a lot of deer here, so we'll see how it goes. You're watching Legendary TV. Well, we probably got a little less than a half hour here on our second evening in Wyoming. We had a doe and fawn come down behind us earlier, and then 2 does way out there, and then probably about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, I had a pretty cool, tight, tall 9-pointer come right underneath him. Never really gave me a shot, and he was underneath the pines, and then was running to jump the fence and ran over there. And stopped like 35 yards of this butt to me and turned around and was looking because I went mad to get him to stop to look at him, but it was just a young deer. Mainframe 8-pointer. I think I had like a little extra inside point. He was pretty tall, proud and tall time, but pretty spindly and still only like not much bigger than a basket rack, so I probably wouldn't have shot him anyways if he gave me a shot. So that was cool to see when they're that close, and he had a little bit of velvet on his bases still, but other than that, nothing too much tonight again. We still got a little bit of time. You never know, something might come running through here, but we'll see. Here's Cheyenne. Get ready to jump the fence. Oh, it's a big 10-pointer. Big 10-pointer. Just at least started. I don't know if he's gonna come here. He's down there a ways. He's a big 10-pointer. Just have it down, have it right, don't look for it, just point it down there. He's gonna be coming out in front of the elk somewhere. Yeah, he's gonna come right in front of the elk. Right there, see him? See him? It's a big one. That's a big 10-point. I ain't shooting 90 yards. Better look at him. Can you still see him? 100 yards, a couple hundred yards from where we seen that big one the other night. Up there. What is on this river's edge stand? Up here. Cheyenne's below me. Because I need to be able to see a little better. But it's really windy and loud, so we're going to just stay on our toes. They've been using this trail a lot, so make this quick and hopefully we can get it done tonight. It's a beautiful spot, so we'll see how it goes. You're watching Legendary TV.
Well, we were all set up there in the tree stands that evening. We got in a little bit later because they've been moving so close to dark, and it was real windy. We had to hang that river's edge tree stand up there, so we were up there later in the day, but we ended up not seeing much other than one doe walked right by underneath us. But then right here, right getting close to dark, I turned around behind me, and I seen 2 bucks and some does and possibly some other deer coming, but for sure 2 shooter bucks and then these does. And they were coming from behind us, and the pine tree was real thick. Cheyenne was sitting below me. She couldn't get them on camera. It was all just basically solid pine trees, and they ended up basically coming on a dead straight line to our tree stand instead of walking down like there's a 4-wheeler or side-by-side trail that they have right there that most of the deer come down. Well, they ended up coming literally right. I watched them. They came right underneath our tree, right into my tree stand, straight down, and we were sitting there, and those 2 were right underneath us. There was a couple of does right in front of us, around us. We were surrounded. I think we ended up having I forget how many deer it was, within 10, 15 yard radius right there underneath us. So we couldn't move. So basically, we couldn't get the camera on the buck that I was actually going to shoot to. It was right in front of me because I was sitting here like this. The ladder stands like this where she's sitting below me, and it's right out in front of her. I'm sitting sideways like this going to shoot down, and you'll see here, I mean, it was real quick. I had to get the camera on him and take the shot, but it was really intense. But it was an awesome hunt, and it was neat just being able to watch him come that fast from right behind us down below us. And I mean, it was nerve wracking, but it ended up working out pretty good. To stop by. We got a little bit of blood right here. He's gonna go pick up one of the other clients though and bring her back here so she ain't wondering what's going on. But we're gonna try slowly moseying up, following blood, and see if we can't find him here. But got a little bit of blood, but not a lot, so we'll see. Well, Kyle came back. We've been on suspects blood, then we lost it. There's been no blood. He went over the hill here,
and he just found it. I was really getting sick to my stomach, but he said he found it, so let's go get it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
No,
Thank you.
You betcha. Full velvet yet, too.
He's awesome. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous there. I was a little worried about the shot, but can't thank Kyle enough and the whole team, Haley and everybody. It's been an awesome hunt. They worked their butts off. You can't hear him was hanging a stand, 30-mile-an-hour winds, and got us put in the most perfect spot. And he was literally right underneath our tree stand tonight, and just everything's just been awesome. I can't thank them enough, and what an awesome hunt. My first Wyoming whitetail, and I just can't be more thankful, and just been an awesome trip, and just real thankful. Well, here we are. We're on the side of a steep hill. Kyle found him, but it was a tough cornerway shot, and the Coulee archery arrow was stuck in him hanging out, and somehow lost the B3 broadhead too. But what an awesome buck. Beautiful 10-pointer here in Wyoming. My first time ever hunting Wyoming, and just a stud of a 10, my biggest velvet buck. And I can't be more happy, and can't thank them enough. We're gonna get them propped up here, get some pictures and videos of them, and get them out tomorrow because we're on a steep hillside and we need to get back. But man, what a beautiful deer. Well, here we are. We brought him out here in the daylight the next day. We got him last night, and what a beautiful full velvet 10-pointer. I can't be more thankful and happy with him, and can't thank everyone here at Devil's Tower Outfitters enough for all their help and the great food, the lodging, just the great hunting and all the hard work they put in, all the guys, and it's been an awesome week. Got it done on the 4th night, and just can't be more thankful. Just a big, beautiful full velvet 10, and right underneath us gave us like a no more than a 10-yard shot, and can't thank Cheyenne enough for filming the whole thing and helping me all week. And just been awesome. The B3 broadhead sure did a number on him for that corner away of a shot. He only went about 100 yards. Didn't bleed a whole lot, but we eventually found him, and just can't be more thankful, and it worked out great. And first harvest here in Wyoming, and looking forward to coming back with them for elk in 2 years. So just an awesome trip, and can't thank everybody enough for all the help.